Hey guys, welcome back to Tys.creative designs, where we do all kinds of DIYs. How are you doing, my shiny bestie? If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here week after week when we make our things. We do all kinds of DIYs here. You guys are gonna probably ask me about my nails. So these are the Beatles Tipex Apex nails by Beatles, and the color that I have on today is Jodson B10 as the base coat, and I don't know how to say this, Missy, the cat eye gel polish, and this is the color. I guess it comes in a 6-pack and I got it on Amazon. So what are we going to be making today? We are going to be making a bracelet. It's called the XO bracelet. Let me show you guys. Alright, so let's get into the tutorial and I'm going to show you how to make it. We need our seed bead colors of choice. I'm going with a pearlescent color palette today. I'm going to use some white pearl beads, some pink pearl beads, and some purple. Okay, that's the 3 colors I'm choosing. We're gonna need some Nymob thread, and I'm just gonna go with 2 handfuls. I'm gonna bring that out all the way, touching both of my middle fingers, and I'm gonna fold that over and get that length double. This is just the way I measure. I measure with my heart. In the description, I can leave a length. Found my scissors. These scissors are constantly coming up missing. I don't know if it's because they're tiny or if they're just so cute. Everybody in the household wants to steal them. But yeah. So we have our string, we have our scissors, we have our beads. We need 2 needles. 2 needles. 1, 2. Size 10 beading needles usually is what I use. I usually go through the 11-0s pretty well. That's what these are, is 11-0s. All right. I decided it was a little dull, a little dark, so I turned on a light. Hopefully that doesn't wash it out too bad. So we're gonna thread our string onto our needle, and then we're gonna do that on the other side. Now somebody says I make this look so easy. So let me show you my technique when it comes to threading a needle. Let me get you in nice and close. So with threading a needle, you want your thread to stay stationary. You're gonna put the needle onto the thread. A very nice crisp line when you cut your thread is optimal for easy threading of the needle. You're also going to need something to get your beads out of your container. These are my bead spoons. I have them here always. So you got there. There. And there. Now, we got all of our colors out. We also need a clasp of choice. So now we're gonna put 7 of our first color bead onto the string. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 onto our string. Gonna put that down into the middle of the thread like that. Okay, then we're gonna add 3 beads. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we're gonna bring those onto the thread, and we're gonna cross the path with our other thread and needle. Ugh. Words are hard. How are you guys doing today? I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me and learning a new way to make something beautiful. I appreciate every person that watches, because you are the reason I continue to try to make beautiful things. So this is what we have now. Let's get in here nice and close so you can see what it looks like. All right, so that's what we have. That's what we're working with. And we're gonna scroll out just a little so you can see me work. And so now for the second color, we're gonna grab 2 beads on one string, and then 1, 2, 3 beads on the other string. And that extra bead on that string is going to be the bead that we cross through. So we're going to drop those beads down to meet our O. And then we are going to, hold on, sorry. That bead right here, we are going to cross through going the opposite direction with our needle on the other thread, and that is going to start to make our X. Okay, now we're going to add 2 beads onto this thread, and we're going to add 2 beads onto this thread. I'm going to bring those down to meet our X in the middle. And sorry, like that. Okay, we have our X and our O and our X. Now we are going to grab 1, 2, 3 of the white beads. I'm sorry, I apologize, we're going with purple. 1, 2, 3 of our purple beads. And we're gonna let those fall down. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. To the bracelet start. All right, and we're gonna go through these beads the opposite way with the other thread, with the other side, like that. Okay, that's gonna start forming our second O. That's what we have now. Don't worry about the gap, we're gonna close it up here in just a second. All right, so now we're gonna grab 2 purple beads on this thread, 2 purple beads on that thread, and we're gonna allow these beads to fall down to meet the other purple beads, like that. Okay. And now we are going to grab 3 beads that are purple on our thread, and then with the other thread we are going to go through the opposite way. We're going to grab both our needles. We're going to pull these beads down to meet all of the other beads we have already added. It's going to look like that. Okay. Now you're starting to see the O and the X and the O. Now we are going to do the X one more time just to give you guys a good idea of what it entails. 3 on one, 2 on the other, and we're gonna grab that bead, let those beads fall to our pattern. Like that. And now we are going to add 2 white beads on either needle once more. If I could get them to separate. They don't want to separate. Hello? Okay, there we go. It's like, no, I don't want to do. Look what I can do. There we go. And 2 white beads here. And we're going to take both of those needles in our hand, push those beads down to meet the other beads in our formation. And that's what we have. Now that you know how to make the O's and the X's, you are going to make it the length that you want minus a 1/2 inch. So if your bracelet is 7 inches long, you're going to make it 6.5. Okay? Once you've made it the length of your choice, come back here and unpause the video, and we are going to go on to how we're going to add the clasp and how we're going to finish this bracelet off. All right? If you don't know and you need to rewatch it, just go back to the beginning and start from fresh to get to where we are now. It's fine. You are not a failure because you didn't get it the first time. You can do this. Just need to watch it again. Okay? Now, if you're struggling, hit my comments and ask me any questions you'd like. And also, tell me what your favorite color is. My favorite color is teal blue, and I come from Florida. Let me know what state you're watching from, or let me know what country you're watching from. I love to know where my videos are reaching. And we'll be back in just a minute to finish this bracelet off. So, this is what I have. And I added 3 beads to this X. And then I'm going to add 2 pink beads on this needle. Okay. And I'm going to add 2 pink beads onto this needle. And I am going to grab a pair of pliers. I actually think I want to grab, hold on. And we're going to make sure that this is closed. And we're going to put it on our needle. And we're going to go through the other beads that we added. Completing the circle. And then we're going to take this needle sorry. We're gonna go through here. What's going on? What do I have a knot? What's going on? Okay, and I go through here. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna go through the jump ring, and we're gonna go through these 2 beads right here. And we're gonna go through this. We're gonna go back through the X. Now we're gonna add the needle back to the other one. I just didn't want to mix them up. I kept mixing them up, so. And now we're gonna go through these 2 beads. Make sure we're going through our jump ring. Gonna go up these 2 beads, or 3 beads rather. And we're gonna go through these 2 beads, going through the center. Now we are going to go through these 2 beads and up these 3 beads. All I'm doing is reinforcing the beadwork. Now right here, I'm going to make a knot. Okay, and I'm going to cut that right there. And I have a lighter somewhere that I can set fire to this. Oh, here we go. Found it. Right. Now we are going to move that needle that we cut off out of our way. And we are going to do the other side. We're going through these beads, going up these beads, going through these 2 beads, going through these 3 beads. One moment, I have a knot. Okay. I'm gonna go through these beads and up that center, and then we're going to put a knot. 1, 2, pull tight. I'm just gonna set fire to it. And now we are done. Oops, I dropped it. That's what it looks like. Now we're gonna add our other jump ring on this side and our lobster clasp. All right, now we're gonna grab our 2 pliers. You're gonna grab it and you're gonna open it, twisting away from itself. And you're gonna close it. Wait, I forgot the lobster claw. Like that. And we're gonna add the extender chain to this side. I almost forgot it. And now our XOXO bracelet is done. That's what it looks like. Lobster claw, lobster clasp, extender chain. I hope you guys love this tutorial as much as I love teaching you. Please make sure to do all the things like subscribe, comment. We're at 700 and some odd subscribers, and I'm just so grateful for every single last one of you doing all the things. I appreciate you. I really do. You guys have no idea how much you make my job here so much easier. I wish that I could do this full time, and maybe eventually I will be able to. Right now, spending once a week with you guys has just been so great. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Stay shiny. Love you. Bye.